Hi, my name is Paul Gill, and I work here in health promotion in the HSE based here in Merlin Park, and you're welcome to session A of our chair-based physical activities to support staff, obviously when we're participating in the Move More at Work programme. This particular programme aims to reduce sedentary behaviour and excessive sitting amongst staff in Community Healthcare West. That particular programme focuses on 4 key themes. One is to lift it, shift it, move it and improve it. But it's not only for those. We would invite any staff member in the HSE or indeed our partners to avail of this particular session as well. It's of short duration, about 12 minutes long. The idea is then that I will show kind of an example of the activities. And it's up to you then, based on how you feel in your fitness level, to engage in the number of repetitions that you feel you're able for. We would encourage people to build up to maybe 30 minutes of activity over the day for 5 days a week if possible. But you know what? Don't be hard on yourself. I would say that if you go from nothing to something over time, we'll be able to build that up incrementally as your fitness improves. But one key thing I would say to you is please mind yourself as you're doing that. Pay attention to any pain or any limitation that you have in terms of your back, in terms of your knees, in terms of your hip, in terms of your shoulder, whatever. Please monitor yourself. And another key thing is obviously to have a sturdy chair, a chair without casters. That will provide safety throughout the whole programme. So we hope you enjoy it, and good luck. Okay, so just to start off, the one thing I would say is just to make sure that your base is fairly strong. So make sure your feet are kind of flat on the floor and that your backside is against the seat of the chair, just to give you a strong base of support. So what we'll do first of all is to focus on our shoulders and our neck. So just place your hands down by your side, just let them rest there, just shrug them. Just bring them up to your ears and let them drop. It's just like somebody asking you a question you don't know the answer. I don't know. I don't know. And now just gently bring your head over to your right shoulder if you can, over to your left shoulder, and come back to your right shoulder, and left, and right, and last one to the left, and just center it. Now just gently we're going to imagine our head is just like a pendulum, just on a clock, just like a clock. So we're going to drop the head slightly. We're just going to roll the shoulder, or roll the head to the left and to the right. To the left and right. The whole idea is just to release any tension that's there, the cervical spine, the cervical part of the spine. Just to roll the head left and right. And come back to the center. And now just again, sticking with the releasing of the tension in the shoulders, we're just going to relax the shoulders a bit, just bring them up to the ears and drop them back. So you roll the shoulders up and back, and up and back, and last one up and back. And again you should feel a bit of tension there being relieved from the shoulders. Okay, this time we're just going to focus on our biceps here, which is the muscle here in the upper arm. So just keep your hands down by your side, make a fist with your 2 hands. Bring the 2 fists up to your shoulders and back. Bring them up to your shoulders and just squeeze at the top there. Just squeeze there and back down. And just squeeze there and back down. And now we'll just integrate a leg movement. Just push out the right leg and back. And left leg and back. Right. Left, and just squeeze in the arms at the same time. Right and left. The next one, I just want you to imagine that you are doing a solo. You're in Wembley Stadium, people are screaming out your name, you're doing your solo piece on the piano, but I want you to imagine now it's a circular keyboard. So you're just moving to the right and left, and right and left, and gently try to make the high notes. So you're turning right and left. Just increases a bit of mobility there in the lower back, up and down, and up and down. Back to the center. So just to show you, I just want you to imagine that you're walking in your chair. So just imagine, so I just want you to lift the legs up, swing the hands just beside you, and if someone is passing your door, ignore them. Just keep going, just lift the legs and lift the cheeks of the bum off the chair. Just lift the legs, lift cheeks of the bum off the chair, and now just make an effort to come out to the edge of the chair, and we'll use a hip hitch to go back. Back out, and back. And this is the importance of having a chair without any legs, because you don't want the seat rolling underneath you. So you just come out to the edge and back. So you just keep walking. And just another variation is just to walk around your chair. working to the right and the left and the center again and left and the center. And now we're just going to introduce another variation. Right leg out, left leg out. Right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right, and left. And then just gently touching the knee. Right leg, left, right, leg. And then the more proficient you get, you might be able to just bring the leg up sufficiently to clap underneath them. And relax. So just press through the floor, come up, stand up, and just squeeze the buttocks at the top of that. These muscles here are hugely important for supporting the lower back and the back of the upper body. And then just sit down slowly. And again, just pushing through the floor, come up, squeeze the buttocks, and back down. Sitting down slowly. And come up, push through the floor, squeeze the buttocks at the top, and then just slowly sitting down. We're just going to add a variation to that, a slight variation. Pushing through the floor, squeeze the buttocks, come up onto the toes, lower the heels, and sit down slowly. Push through the floor, squeeze the buttocks, come up onto the toes, lower the heels, and sit down slowly. Last time, we're just pushing through the floor, come up, squeeze the buttocks, come up onto the toes, lower the heels, sit down slowly, and relax. And again, because the legs are so important, we're just going to focus on the legs again, but this time we're going to do assisted squats, but we're going to go to the back of the chair. So just push through the floor again, stand up, just walk around to the back of your chair, rest your hands there on the chair like that, keep your body upright if you can, ears over shoulders, over hips, over knees, and just stand upright and just gradually, slowly, bring down, go low and slow and push up. Come back up and low and slow and push up. And then down slowly, low and slow and push up. Just do as many as you feel comfortable doing, just to build up the muscles there, but keep yourself supported here. Hugely important as well, particularly as we age, flexibility in the hips. So I'm just going to show you a very simple exercise to mobilize the hips quite easily. So just again, remain assisted here, place your hands on the chair, keep your foot at 90 degrees to your leg, just push that leg out to the right, do 3, do another one, out to the left. Again, keep the foot 90 degrees to the leg, push out, 1, 2, push out, and gradually the range of motion will increase over time. Even if it's small at the start, don't worry, that will increase over time, just to mobilize the flexion there, the hip flexion and mobility there. Another one we're going to show you now is a lunge, an assisted lunge. So again, we'll just place the chair here beside you, keep your left arm on the chair, and I want you to just imagine if you're going to genuflect. Bend down. We'll just do the right leg all the time. Bend down. Try to get a 90-degree angle here, so that the thigh is parallel to the floor. And come back up. And come back up. And relax. Now we'll focus on the left leg. Come back up. Remaining supported here all the time just makes it very, very easy. But you're building the strength in the leg, almost like a single squat. And come back up. And relax. Okay, sometimes a muscle group that's overlooked are hamstring muscles, the muscles here at the back of our leg. Hugely important as well to keep those flexible and strong, because there's a direct connection between here and the lower back. Now, we did a lot of work on our quadriceps and our calves, so just the hamstrings are important. So just turn to the back of your chair again, just lean on that for support, bend your right leg just like so, just bring your heel up to your bum if you can. Extending the leg down, extend down, bring the heel up and down, very simply. That's all. And then we just alternate the legs. left leg now. So just, that's our supporting leg. So bring the heel of the left leg up to our bum, back down, and back up, back down, and back up, and relax. Very simple. So again, just to maintain comfortable position, I just want you to imagine, just hold out your right hand. I want you to imagine that's a scarf. And just place that across under your chin. And with the left hand, just bring that arm just behind your ear if you can. And again, what's critical here is to breathe out as you stretch. Just breathe out gently. And relax. What you might find the first stretch or two is your range of motion mightn't be great, but gradually that will increase over time. That's normal. Just relax it. Bring it around your hand and back down. The left hand, push that out. What do? We imagine that's our scarf, so push under our chin. And with the right hand, just push that behind if you can. That stretches the shoulder and tricep area. Nice and relaxed. Breathing out all the time as you stretch. Breathing out, breathing out, breathing out. And come back. And relax. And now for the upper back. Again, it's an area that's often neglected too. Just place your left hand out, the palm of your left hand out, and similarly the right hand, and just interlock the thumbs. So just push them out there in front of you. Push them out, push out, push out, push out. Push them out as far as they can, and you'll just feel the muscles in the upper back lengthening. And now come back in, and we'll push again. Just breathing out all the time, and come back. Just hold the stretch then for a couple of seconds each time, that's all. For the chest area now, and obviously lung capacity, lung area, so just come up to the edge of your chair. Turn your hands like so, place them there on the top of your backside. Just place them there, and I want you to imagine you're a butterfly, that the wings of your hands are just closing together behind you. That will stretch the chest area. And then when you're relaxing, we can open them up. So just place them there on the top of your hips, top of your bum. Just try and bring the two hands together behind you, a pair of wings. Just try to bring them together behind you, and you just feel that whole chest area stretching. Breathe out gently all the time, and just when we're relaxing, just lower the two hands to the front, and now come back up again, and let the two hands, try to bring them together behind you, and relax. Well done. For the hamstring, we mentioned this already before, there's a very strong correlation between flexible hamstring and less back pain. So just to do this, you could even do this while you're at your desk, checking emails. Extend the right leg forward, cross your hands like so, place them on the supporting leg, that's our left leg here, and just lean out over the extended leg. Just hold that stretch for a couple of seconds, you'll feel it, which is really good. And again, try and breathe out all the time. Just breathe out nice and gently. Very, very simply. You could be on a Zoom session or a webinar there as you're doing this and no one will see you. Turn the camera off and come back. Similarly, left leg, drive that leg out as far as you can, rest the heel on the floor, cross the hands, place them on the supporting leg, and just lean out over the extended leg. Nice and easy. Just do what you can. Breathing out all the time, never hold your breath. Breathing out, breathing out, breathing out. And come back and relax. And the last one we'll do for today is our calf. We mentioned this already, there's a little pump on here called the soleus. Hugely important. The more we can stretch our calf, the less cramps we'll have, and obviously the greater venous return to the heart, because it takes the blood from the lower extremities back up to the heart. So just push that leg out, drive it out, rest the heel on the floor there, and just turn the toes back to you. And you could be checking your emails on your phone. No. Just stretch it. Increases the blood flow to the calf. And if you suffer from this at night or cramps at night, just do this on the side of the bed before you get in. Just helps to increase the blood flow and kind of minimize the chances of cramp. And come back. And similarly, left leg. Drive that leg out, rest the heel on the floor, toes up, turn the toes back to you. Just hold for a couple of seconds. Always breathe out, never hold your breath, and relax. Folks, thank you very much. They're just a few activities that we have shown you. Again, activities from the chair. Again, the idea being to integrate activity into your daily life, particularly by moving more at work, to reduce sitting time, as we have said at the outset. But listen, my motto is, don't be hard on yourself. Just go from nothing to something. The fitter you are, or when your fitness improves, your capabilities will improve, the number of repetitions will improve, the more comfort and more ease you will find in doing them. So don't be hard on yourself, give yourself that time, and it will happen. But listen, we would love to know what you think and your feedback, so if you wouldn't mind, you can let us know what you think of the activities and how you found them, and you can drop a line to paul.gillen@hse.ie. And we'd be delighted to get your feedback, because listen, we're always trying to improve, and I know we can improve this, but we'd love to hear from you. Folks, thank you so much for participating. I hope you enjoy them, and more importantly, I hope you feel better because of them.